Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump in charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yesterday, the market nuked. Bitcoin dropped to 56,000. I activated a 4 Bitcoin trade and I bought spot positions yesterday. We're going to jump in charts for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I'm going to show you my trading account. Hit the subscribe button, smash up thumbs up button, turn on the bell. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. Ton altcoins getting hammered and Bitcoin getting just destroyed. Ton was down 5.4%. Bitcoin was down 4.3% to 58K, 4.3%. BNB 3%, Doge 2.9%, total market cap 2.5%, MCRT 2.3%, Tesla 1.8%. Big hit in the markets. Bitcoin 57,900. We're getting a bounce back this morning, which is very good news, and big volume coming in on the 4-hourly, which is good to see. Let's go zoom out. On the weekly, I was right, by the way. I've been giving a warning for a very long time about this the target for 52K and 59K. And that played out this week. And the last 5 weeks, we've had red 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks of red candles. Stochastic is coming down quite strong from overbought. Crypto Guru Bot is firing still blue buy, which it fired back in February 2023. It hasn't fired a red sell yet, and you get the Crypto Guru Bot in the Crypto Master Course. Let's go closer on the daily. Stochastic extremely oversold. Some big volume starting to come in. Finally, we're getting some volume spikes. We needed that because, as you know, I got out of the markets here a few days ago at 67K. Why? Because the volume cut in half after the halving. And yesterday we had some big volume come back, which is a good sign. Let's go back on the daily. What am I seeing here? 52K major support. I don't know if we get down there. We came down to 56,500. Yesterday we came down to 56,500. Next major support, 59 was a major support, and next one after that is 52. So these are our support lines. 52,300 is the next major support. I mean, I was very correct about this topping formation on Bitcoin. Actually, all my calls pretty much. Down 24% from the peak Bitcoin now. Third to fourth corrective waves on the Elliott wave count usually go from the peak 23 to 35% of the move. So 23% on the corrective wave would take us from the top to where we are right now is already 23%. 35% would take us down to 52K or around 52K. Unlikely to get that low. It might possible to get to 42K, 52K, unlikely to go to 47. But again, we do have a rounding top, and unfortunately Bitcoin with this drop broke. We had a big symmetrical triangle that was forming here, and with this drop, Bitcoin has now broken this symmetrical triangle. This symmetrical triangle on Bitcoin is now invalidated and broken. So the one that we were watching for a while. 57K is trying to hold, but unfortunately we have quite a big drop here. Let's see what kind of trend lines we're forming. So this is the upper trend line. I mean, now we're making lower lows, right? So you can't even see where is the only supports are the support lines as we come down. So these are the two supports now left. 52K and 44K are the big ones. 52K is a major area of support. Stochastic quite oversold. Daily volume growing. Let's go 4-hourly stochastic oversold. Big buying volume starting to come in the last few hours, which is good. It looks like we're finding support here. Huge buyers started to come in at 56,000. You can see on the 4-hourly, and you can see volume increasing. The problem is it big enough volume to hold it up is the question. Quite big volume. I mean, one of the bigger volume days we've had in quite a while. You can see here for almost 2 weeks we haven't had this kind of level of volume since the 18th of April. Since the halving, we haven't had this volume. So today's volume is quite big. I'm still seeing beautiful symmetry here. So it's very symmetrical you're seeing here. So 44K is still in possibility. 52K, very, very high chance. I mean, we bounced very strong off 56K, but that's quite a small support. Let's zoom out and see if that was a major... Yeah, the major area of support is at 52K. I mean, here in the 2021 bull market, Did we have we had some quick, strong support. This was big resistance in the 2021 bull market, this 57K. We had all resistance here. So now it's acting like support in the 2024 bull market. So where would I go long? I would still take a long. I would take now a long of 52K, and I'd make sure all my liquidation prices and stop losses are below 52K, because very likely we come down there, and that will complete the third to fourth corrective wave. Now the third to fourth corrective wave is not complete. You can't call the third to fourth corrective wave complete anymore, because we're making lower lows. And again, usually third to fourth corrective waves move 23% correction to around 35%. So right now we've just hit 23%. 35% would be taking us down towards the 48K. So just keep that in mind. Let's go to set up trade. So on the 4 hourly, where I take a trade is off this 52K support. Stop loss underneath, and take profit catching the bounce back after the third to fourth corrective wave for the final fourth to fifth impulse wave, which looks like it's being dragged out now. Possibly even June. So that's where I'll take a trade, opening at 50. I'll take it from, because there's too many supports. Opening at 51,959, stop loss at 50,204, and take profit 74K in the final impulse wave, the final 88K target. Risk reward 20 times. Risk is too high. Let's. Okay, 85 times risk reward. Opening trade 50,804, stop loss 50,358, take profit 88K, 85 risk reward ratio, risking $446 to make $38,000 per Bitcoin with no leverage. With 10x leverage, $382,000 profit. That's the trade I would open on Bitcoin for the safer trade. Again, 50,804 the trade opens. Stop loss is 50,358. Take profit is 88K. Risk reward 85 times. That's the riskier trade I'll take on Bitcoin. Safer trade I'll take. That's the safer trade I'll take on Bitcoin. Riskier trade I'll take from here, getting another bounce off this 56,700, and trying to catch a tight small long off here for a bounce back to daily monthly support, resistance support. This is the riskier trade I'll take on Bitcoin. Risking, it's 12 risk to reward ratio, risking $306 to make $3,900 per Bitcoin with no leverage. Not many places you can risk $300 to make $3,900 with no leverage. 10x leverage is $39,000. That trade would open. This is the riskier trade at 56,700. Stop loss 56,394. Take profit 60K. Yesterday, if you want to trade like you see me do, underneath this video, go down below. One is the exchanges I use. Bybit gives you a $30,000 bonus when you use this link. 2 is the courses. Take the crypto master course. You get the Crypto Guru bot and you learn how to trade. It costs $333 for that course. And 3, join us in the Telegram. There's a few hundred of you at any one time. And you can see over on my Bybit, my account is now 607,000. This week from 630,000 to 607,000. Quite a big buying the dip. I've been buying the dip this week, but what's interesting is yesterday I bought a lot of that dip. I bought a lot on that dip, and my account is nearly still at the same point it was before the drop yesterday. That's something to be very proud about. I added much more coins to my positions, but my account is still at the same point as yesterday when we were at 61,000, 62,000. My account is still the same level as it was at 62,000 Bitcoin, but now it's still 610 around my account. But now we've added massive positions. So I made money yesterday. So even though my account is down $2,000 from yesterday, after that big drop, so my account only went down $2,000 after that big drop, but I opened a 4 Bitcoin trade, which is down $1,200, down 4%, but it's a 4 Bitcoin trade, 232,000. Stop loss I've got underneath 52K at 51,515. It's 27K margin on this trade, $27,000 margin on this trade. Funding fee 0.004, so almost that negative funding fee. This trade is $1,200 in the profits, in negative, but it's a $232,000 trade that I opened on that drop yesterday. I could have opened it lower at 56, but my entry price averaged out at 58. 607K in this account, and yesterday I did a lot of buys. If you remember, I was 50% cash, so I had 300K of that 600K in cash. Now I've got in cash around 269k in cash. So I'm a bit less than 50%. I've got 269k cash. I bought Bitcoin, 2 Bitcoin. I've got 115k Bitcoin. 269, 2 Bitcoin. I've got Pocket 42,000, which is bouncing back a little bit. I bought a lot of Pocket yesterday. I was activating orders. MCRT down 2%, 42k. World 34k. I bought a lot of World yesterday, around 34k worth of World. I added into this position at $4.20. Doge, I've minus 3% on Doge. Doge came down quite hard yesterday. And you can see here on Doge, I made some buys. So I sold Doge before the drop, if you remember in yesterday's video, because I was thinking it's too over leveraged. And then I bought that dip. It came down to 12 cents, so not much of a dip on Doge. I had buy orders at 10 cents and 0.09 on Pocket. How much am I holding of Doge? I've got 30k, down 3%. It held on very strong yesterday on those drops. Let's buy another $5,000 of Doge here. My trades are there, and they're slowly buying $5,000 worth of Doge. Let's see if this trade activates. It's fluctuating. See my little dot, 12,897 is my trade, and it's now it's activating. Oh, no, it got pushed back down again. There's a lot of buys here at this 12.9. It came down to 0.12 yesterday. So I'm buying another 5k Doge, but again, I've got 269 of that 5k Doge just filled. I've got 269 cash, 264 cash of a 600k account. So I'm more than 50% in now. So I've got a 4 Bitcoin trade, $1,157 in the negative right now, 20x long, $232,000 trade. And I've got buy orders on Pocket and Doge going down. I've got 608 in this account, which is incredible because that means yesterday I didn't really lose much. My account was 610 before the drops happened. So I did really good actually on buying. USDT, I've got 264, so a bit under 50% cash. Bitcoin, I've got 2 Bitcoin. Pocket, I've got 42k. MCRT, 42k. Doge, 35k. I just bought another 5k Doge. WorldCoin, I've got 34k, up 3% WorldCoin. It bounced quite strong. I made some, look at my buys on WorldCoin yesterday. Perfect. Look at my sell on WorldCoin. Look at my buy and then sell and then buy yesterday on WorldCoin. You see that on the chart? Amazing calls, by the way. And look at that same buy, sell, etc. but on Bitcoin. Check out this. This is my buying and selling on Bitcoin. Look at that. Sell up there, bought down that spike on the bottom. Bought more on the spike on the bottom, sold at that top at 66k. So I bought down here at 64k. I bought down here at 64k, and then I sold up here at 67k, and then I bought down here at 56k. So my trades have been on point. Okay, I'm just going to stick to Bitcoin. So again, I've got a 4 Bitcoin position open here. It's slightly in the negative. So if someone was to open a position now, it would be even better off than my position that I opened yesterday. And I've got again more than 50, just under 50% cash, and I've got 264 cash, 2 Bitcoin, Pocket, World, and I'm going to slowly go in to enter in massively here. But if it's not the bottom, then I need to save capital to buy more. But that volume spike is a good one. Is it a capitulation spike? Could be. You can see here that when we had this volume spike, that was the bottom. When we had this level of volume, it was always the bottom before a big bounce. You can see here, that was the bottom before a big bounce, bottom before a big bounce. Let's see if Bitcoin manages to bounce here. These are the 2 trade setups that I have already set up. And don't forget, join us in the Telegram. There's usually 100 to 400 of you online at any one time, and you can trade with others inside that Telegram. So if you go into the Telegram, there's 126 of you online right now. This means big dump or selling happens, up or down. People just discussing trades, charts. Scooby, is this triangle still alive or dead? It's dead if you were talking about symmetrical triangle. This guy made 104% shorting Bitcoin. This guy made 266% on Bitcoin. And you can just see people discussing and charting and talking since sunrise. This guy made 204% shorting Bitcoin, down $176 on his P&L from his, I think, long. And you can just see everyone trading and discussing and talking together. $65 million was sent to an unknown address. And you can join them inside the Telegram. All the links are down below. Should I quickly do Ethereum? Okay, I'll show Twitter. Over on Twitter yesterday, I was live posting as I was buying. So urgent video, huge Bitcoin drop right now. That was 14 hours ago, 6 days ago, selling my Bitcoin and alts. I closed my Bitcoin trades just now on this rising wedge potential problem. And then I've got buy orders at 59k. I'm selling some alts and I've got buy orders for those alts as we go down. Volume is still, oh no, volume dropped off the last 4 days a lot. Volume cut in half after the halving. Everyone seeing this? Dangerous. It means people are not interested in Bitcoin. They're not buying it, they're not selling it. Let's go closer on the 4 hourly. And look at this. This is not a good sign. This is a bearish sign. It plays out like this usually. Builds pressure and breaks down. Target would be 59k. Oh shit. Okay, it looks like I'm closing trades on Bitcoin on the 4 hourly and the daily because of the volume dropping off. And 6 days later, that played out. Bitcoin dropped to my target. Nothing to see here, just Elon Musk tweeting his early accurate Bitcoin price predictions 3 years ago. You can just see what I posted about adding amazing MCRT monthly recap. Check that out. And yesterday I was a Magic Love Blazion Zap in action. You can check him battling it out. I've been trading openly, sharing my knowledge. You can see everyone commenting and their gains. Bitcoin is acting weak. I gave warnings about this before the drop. And this was when I was live trading the drop in the minutely charts. And you can see 57k, 100 Bitcoin buys per minute. Strong buying volume coming in now. That came down to 56,500. Then I was live tweeting as it was happening. My Bitcoin video titles the last 5 days. Bitcoin target 5 days ago, 59k. Warning Bitcoin holders 4 days ago. Very dangerous signs for Bitcoin are starting to form. Two days ago, 6,000 people saw that. This was also 15 hours ago. 300 Bitcoin buys per minute spot Binance. Are we going to double bottom? And we went lower. We went 56,500. More spot buying volume coming into Binance. 130 Bitcoin per minute. Huge volume was traded yesterday. And you can just see me. I bought more Doge yesterday. I have 230 Bitcoin buys. That's my updates in the market, everyone. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button, smash up thumbs up button, turn the bell. Love you all. Have an amazing day. In the next video in 12 hours, I'll try to do Ethereum and Tesla. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.